me that you love me, baby. Girl, what you tell me that you love me, baby. Girl, what you on? Tell me that you love me, baby. Girl, what you on? She says she like the vibe. She sees it in my eyes.
Well, welcome back, everyone. Today is a little bit newer episode. This is episode 6.
Episode 6.
Episode 6. So, of course, I got my co-host, Mr. Run It, Mr. Gun It, Mr. Quincy Bell over here in the corner. But this episode's a little different, you know. I think we do got the man, we got the myth, we got the legend, Mr. Chad Knight over here. So,
thank you.
So, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah. Want to bring it just a little bit closer for you? There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Now you sound a lot better. But obviously, thank you for stopping by. This is the heights, as you can tell.
Kind of a surprise,
Yeah. We talked about it last night. I just telling him, I was like, we talked last night about it, and
a little last minute thing.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you coming.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So, what do you think of it?
I like it.
Yeah. Nice little different little joint. Especially, I think I was like, you know what? I was thinking, as I was adding people to the list, and I was like, I'm gonna ask Mr. Chad Knight, see if he'll come on with us one night. And then him and I had a beer a few weeks ago, and we were talking about some, a certain subject that we'll get into eventually here soon. And I was just like, I was like, dude, I would love to have you on the show. And he was like, I would love to do the show.
Dude, it's honestly like, I actually love the support that we're getting from it, just from the people that are real with us, like wanting to be on the show. Like, it's not like, obviously we have the people that are like, oh, come, like, I'll be on the show, whatever, like, that don't talk to us. Like, you support what we do, and you're like, okay, let's go. I love it.
I gotta support my son over here.
Yeah.
This is my dad. This should have been my dad.
Yeah.
To people that haven't know, but this should have been my dad. I promise you. So I told Ange that you're coming on the show, and the emoji she sent me explained everything. And I was just like, because like literally every time I've introduced you to someone, they're like, you two act just like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know when we get together, but it's like every time Chad and I get together, but I promise you, people have already said like, I don't know what it is, but you guys have to be like, that has to be your kid, because that's damn near like you're peeing the pot.
It's great when we go out down to the bar or whatever. Drake introduced me, Dad. People are like, wait a minute, what?
What?
Yeah,
just like, what?
Yeah, because we've had some times together. Let me tell you, we had some times down, especially at the bars at PBR, and shout out to PBR.
Yeah,
and then especially our Lincoln night. That was Ethan's
Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln was a time.
Lincoln's like Vegas.
You think so?
Needs to stay in Vegas.
For sure.
Yeah, what happens in Lincoln stays in Lincoln.
Yeah,
exactly.
That was a fun time.
I don't know, like, who do you like for football?
The Raiders,
but like for college,
Notre Dame.
Okay. I'm a big Nebraska fan, so I really want. I haven't been to a game yet though.
I haven't been to Notre Dame either. I need to get out there. People get on me. I need to get out to Notre Dame.
Just for a game,
You've been everywhere in the world but Notre Dame. That's crazy.
Even my cousin, her son played for USC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he played a couple games at Notre Dame during his college career. They said it's a beautiful place to be at.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Go.
Oh, yeah. I definitely I do need to make it out to Baltimore. I haven't been to a Baltimore game. Obviously, I played to Baltimore versus Chiefs, and I was supposed to go to Baltimore versus the Vikings here next month. I think, yeah.
The one that's in Minnesota?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to go to like a game where it's Baltimore versus Steelers, wherever it is. I don't care if it's at Baltimore or if it's at
that'd be a time.
Pittsburgh, bro. Because I'm a big Pittsburgh fan. I love him.
Boy, him and Ethan get along just fine.
I know, trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been when we've streamed a few live shows and shit, and then Ethan will pop in there live. And
I used to I met Ethan from high school when we bowled. So I bowled against him, and we just hit it off. We'd always like. Because there'd be times that like we'd ride on the bus and stuff to out of town and stuff, and like we'd be all together, and yeah, good times, man.
Hell yeah!
Speaking of Ethan, I'll give a shout out to Ethan and Bailey. Sunday they're going to celebrate their 1-year anniversary
of getting married.
Yep.
Oh shoot! Big shout out, man.
They got a baby on the way. It's going to be here hopefully October 16th when it's my birthday. It'd be a great birthday gift to me from Bailey and Ethan. So
I just had a kid too.
Congratulations to those guys.
Hell yeah. Congrats, buddy. We love you guys.
Congrats, Ethan.
But yeah, man, honestly, like, I'm still shocked we're still doing this, honestly. Like, this has been obviously a fun journey. This has also been a fun time doing all this shit.
It's been I'll say there's ups and downs and then ups and downs with it, but like you know, where we're at now and the stuff that we have, and you know, the people that are excited to be on the show and actually like committing it's been amazing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So it's like, understood the shit we have planned and the shit we have going forward. I don't think.
Yeah. Cause we have some live streams coming. Like if, you know, we're not frowned upon anybody that wants to come in, you know, stop and say like, cause we're going to do like a couple hour live streams. Like, you know, like we're going to be watching football and stuff.
Sure.
And like,
I was just telling him about it too.
Shoot, that chair is going to still be set up. You know, if you like text us and be like, hey, I want to stop by, and you just stop by, sit in the chair, watch some football real quick, and then have a couple beers.
Like Raider Knightmare needs to show up sometime.
Yeah, he's a pretty much in the Raiders super fan club.
Yeah.
So he'll like travel the world as like a super fan. And then he's like, so his nickname is Knightmare.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you should show him your photos on your phone quick. But dude, I'm telling you, this dude, like, it's actually pretty badass because like to be able to travel and go to like events for the Raiders and stuff like that, that's probably
Dude, that'd be dope.
Well, here's me with Max Crosby's mom when I was in Dallas 2 years ago to kick off a new Raiders chapter down there. But
that's actually fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry for cussing, but that's I had to cuss for that one. Bro.
You're good.
That was awesome.
But yeah, dude, I think. And then when I was just thinking of like two people to bring on the show, and I was like, bro, I was like, I have to ask them.
Yeah, I mean,
I have to.
And like me and Drake talk about all the time, we're just like, we're not frowned upon people stopping in or wanting to be on more episodes here and there. Just like, if you have an idea that you want to talk about, we're up for it because we need, you know.
Yeah, it kind of helps us
build more content.
Takes a more comfort and also takes a load off our kind of like land.
Yeah.
So it's just like, if you can come on the show, paint us a picture, and we get into it, and that's also sparks a conversation for us and the people.
Yep.
You know,
just text us and be like, hey, you know, I got a conversation I want to talk to you guys about. I think it's big. And then me and Drake, if we don't know much about it, we'll look at it and, you know, obviously go from there.
For sure. Yeah, but honestly, one thing I really wanted to get into is, you know, obviously you and I had this talk a few times about everything that's going on in the world. But I really like to get your point of view so Quincy can get his point of view, was because everything going on with Charlie Kirk now is, you and I have had this conversation before multiple times, but I think we're all on the same page of everything going on in the world. But I would like to hear what you told me to tell him, so he can once I had the conversation with him, I was like, bro, like my mind was decided, it kind of hit a little bit more than what it needed to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, it boils down to this. I don't care what side you are on. No one deserves to die speaking your opinion. I mean, that's what freedom of speech is. Speak your opinion. I mean, if we're going to start shooting people over that or beating people up because you speak your opinion, this country's going to be lost for a long, long time.
I agree.
That's the whole thing about coming together, is talking and just figure things out.
Yeah.
What's your point of view on that? My point of view? Okay, maybe we don't agree on it, but we can still be friends. You know, and I don't understand why
Amen.
Everything is dividing this country. I really don't get it, especially when Trump first got elected. I mean, a lot of people lost friendships and family over that. Yeah. I mean, how can you diss your family members because of an opinion? I mean, I've known people that their father has disowned them now because they went to the Republican side and agreed with the Democrat. Well, that's an issue in this country. That's why everything's so divided. I mean, before, back in the day, Democrats, Republicans be like this. Now there's just this empty space, and everything gets lost in that empty space, and no one hears anyone's voice anymore. Yeah. And that's the problem. We can't talk about anything logically, you know, and peacefully. Charlie Kirk, big supporter of Charlie Kirk, huge supporter. He did not spread hate like people said that he did. And all the interviews I've seen him do on his campuses, at like just events, period.
Yeah.
He was just speaking his mind, and he was speaking facts. I mean, if you go look at what he was talking about, he just wasn't pulling this crap out of his ass. Yeah. I mean, he was literally talking stats. I mean, that's just what it is. And he was voicing his opinion. Very faithful man. Never went religious on anybody. He just said, hey, this is what I believe in, and you can take it if you want. If you don't, hey, let's try to still be friends about it.
Yeah.
And somebody that day just said, you know what? I need to silence you because I don't like what you're saying. It's just not right.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially the Democratic side, Republican side, and even Charlie Kirk has said there's some things on the Republican side he doesn't agree with, but his faith kept him where he was at.
Mm-hmm.
Now, especially with the gay community and trans community, you know what? Like he said, basically it comes down to this. I don't care what you do with your life. It doesn't affect me anyway. It doesn't affect my household.
Literally.
He just didn't believe in that lifestyle, but he still loved that person.
For sure.
Like, hey, you know, I got gay friends and all that, trans community, whatever. Doesn't affect my life at all. Do I agree with that lifestyle? Me personally, I'll tell you right now, no.
Mhm.
But I still love that person.
For sure.
And I'm not going to look at them any differently than what they are. They are still a brother or a sister, still a human. So I still love them and wish the best for them, you know?
Yeah.
But to get shot and killed over just speaking facts and your opinion, just the wrong way this country's going.
So like one thing I mean, I watched a lot of Charlie Kirk too, my fiance, like even before, you know, even like really blew up. Like he was just TikTok, you know, he was doing his thing, but I mean, he was there, like he was big already, but you know, he wasn't really against gays. It wasn't the gay. He was just more of like, he preached God's, like his, like how God would talk pretty much, you know, he would say like God, cause God wouldn't approve of you changing who you were born to be.
Literally.
And that's how that's what he was preaching. He wasn't like trying to make that person feel like crap or anything about it. He was just preaching, saying, this is not, if you believe in God and you're, you know, whatever, God wouldn't want you doing that. No. And that's kind of how it is. Like you can be gay, you know, you can do whatever you want, but I'm a strong believer. If you were born a man, you were born a man. If you're born a woman, you're born a woman. And I have no hate towards them, but
sure, literally,
I'm like, you know, I still love you, but to me, it's just like, you know, do you, but
you know, I'm the same way. You know, I got no hate towards you. If you you're born a man, you're a man. Yep. There's only two genders, male, female. That's it. And if you feel like you need to be in a dress, make yourself feel better, do it.
Yeah, literally, go be in a dress then.
Go be in a dress. It doesn't affect me. The problem I got is when you're in that dress, you're trying to go in a girl's locker room or a girl's bathroom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's where we got the problem.
Okay, there's a guy named Jeffree Star. You probably know who he is.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if you know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, he's a male, but he does makeup and all that stuff. But like, he's very strong and like he's not like feminine gay. He's normal, like, you know, he has a boyfriend, whatever. But he does makeup and stuff and does nails. But like he's was very strong and hurt about what they did to Charlie Kirk, and there's just so many things that could have went better with how people treated Charlie Kirk about this situation. Like, cause me and Drake, we posted clips about this already. And like,
for sure,
I don't know. I'm going to still say this to this day. Okay. So I wasn't preaching that Malcolm X and Charlie Kirk were the same in a specific reason. The specific reason I was saying is because they were preaching to the kids. Mm-hmm. They were trying to make the kids be involved.
Yeah.
And that's what I think that they're the same in. I'm not saying that what they did was the same besides that. And I'm going to say it till, you know, I keep going, you know.
I get that. I just saw a clip of on Malcolm X a few days ago, and things that he was saying, pretty much the same thing Charlie Kirk was saying. You need to sit down and talk and just pretty much love each other.
Yeah, literally.
Just try to bring that peace. And without it, I mean, this country's going to burn. We got to get together, figure things out, just respect each other's opinion, and move on, because it doesn't affect your life what that person's opinion is.
I agree.
Literally.
And I don't get how people freak out because I didn't agree with them, especially, and I'll say it, on the Democratic side. You don't agree with what they say, you're just a piece of shit. You just can't live that way. you have to listen to me. No, we don't. Let's just sit down and talk about it. Let's figure it out. Can we agree on something? If not, let's agree to disagree.
I agree. That's what I was just going to say. Agree to disagree. Like, that's all it comes down to is a debate and move on. Like, if me and Drake weren't, like, obviously we're all on the same page with stuff, but like, if we weren't, I'd want to sit here and debate what I think I believe in and you believe in. But at the end of the day, I'm going to shake your hand.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the thing. It's like, it's just kind of sad that people turn into that, like, they go that left way. You know what I'm talking about? To where it's like, you know, if, I don't like beef. You know what I mean? It's like, and that's the part where I've never understood. It's just like, why are we beefing? Like, what do we get at the end of this? It's like, you know, you just saw me as a friend a week ago, and then now I'm some POS the next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what changed in that week just because I didn't believe in what you believed in?
Yeah.
So
do you believe, like, so my big thing too is like people were trying to say that Charlie Kirk was racist. I don't believe it. Like, I mean, just the way I've seen videos.
There wasn't racist a bone in his body. And if you watch a lot of clips, a lot of the black community has come forward.
Love him.
They love him because he was speaking for them. One of the biggest things too, and again, I'm not super smart like he was. That man can just rattle things off. I don't know how he can remember everything, like Bible verses to certain authors. Oh, they said this is this and this. The man had a brain. He could just remember all kinds of things. But the Democrat side has always lied to the black community.
Yep.
And if you check those stats, you'll see it's true. You know, the KKK Democrat side, Planned Parenthood was made up by a Democratic woman. I believe it was down in Georgia. I believe it was back in the day, to control the black population. Now, these Democrats always tell.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. When we talked about this, I was just like, hold on.
The Democrats always promise the black community, well, we'll do this, this, and this. And when they get in the office, they don't do shit. They just like forget the black community, don't do anything. And then they wonder why there's so much stress in this world, so much hatred between whites and blacks. Because they feel like Democrats are favoring the white side opposing to the black side.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they say what they say and then they don't do it. But the black community keeps following the Democrats faithfully. But they're starting to see that they are not holding to their word.
Yep.
That's why there's so many jumping over to the Republican side or going independent. You know, they just can't deal with Democrat side no more. And I've been watching a lot too in the news and doing some studying. There's just Democratic people just leaving Democratic side. They said, we can't deal with this no more. The ship's burning, it's sinking, going nowhere. And especially with the shooting of Charlie Kirk. If you look at the riots like in Portland, especially with their whole COVID thing hit.
Yeah.
That was all Democrats burning their own city. Now, when Charlie Kirk died, what was I'd say there's some Democrats doing it, independents and a lot of Republicans.
Yeah.
Holding vigils, holding memorial services, this and that. Democrat people out there cheering and throwing parties because someone died for speaking their mind.
Disgusting.
It is.
Yeah.
Because like
it's just twisted.
Who was it that died that they like raging everywhere? But then like when Charlie Kirk, you could see how much peace he brought, and not just to the United States of America. Like he had memorials everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like it was
I mean, they're doing memorials over in Germany.
Yeah,
Italy,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Ireland, all over Europe, they're doing vigils for him. I mean, that's huge. Japan.
Because he was huge.
Crazy.
Like
He was.
Because people believed in his word because he spoke the truth about God, and then he spoke the truth about what's going on in the world.
Yeah. And a lot of the college campuses that he went to, people would get up to the microphone and just say, hey, you're spreading hate, you're spreading bigotry, you're doing this, you're trying to brainwash people. No, he's trying to open up the young people's minds to let them know, hey, you have a choice. You don't have to follow this certain road. Just look outside the box a little bit. Just step back, look at it. If you don't agree with that, go with what you thought was right, but at least give this a chance. Just listen and see what's going on over here.
Yeah.
And that's all he wanted to do is just open people's minds and give them an option in life.
Yeah, believe in what you want to believe in, but don't hate that person for believing what they believe in.
Exactly.
And he preached like freedom of speech, just like a lot of people do, you know? And that's the biggest thing about this world is like everybody wants to, like, when they're getting in trouble by the, you know, the law and everything, they're like, oh, it's freedom of speech. It's freedom of speech. But as soon as someone else's freedom of speech, they want to beat your ass.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
You can't preach it to an officer when you're getting in trouble and then try to say to this person, oh, they can't speak their mind. Like, it'd be one thing, like, if I told Drake I'm going to go mess him up or whatever, but, like, you know, then you're going to talk crap or whatever to him. But, like, if they're just speaking some things and you just want to beat the crap out of them for no reason, I don't believe in that.
See, the people who want to fight is because they don't know how to react to what your opinion was. They have no facts. They don't know what to do. Again, going back to Charlie Kirk, a lot of his interviews on campus, these people just get frustrated because they can't come back with the truth that he was saying. So they want to, like, I saw one where this old man said, come on, Charlie, let's go out on the street. I'll just whip your ass.
Oh,
now.
yeah, I did see that. And he just like,
because
But then Charlie said, for what? And the guy said, let's just fight. I'm just going to whip you.
he said that God brought him here to fight him.
Yeah. But then remember he said
Like,
he was also racist. In that same video, he told Charlie that Charlie was racist. And Charlie said I'm not racist, and brought a black dude
you're
up.
right about it. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And the dude came up and talked to him.
If he was so racist, he wouldn't have a great friend like Candace Owens.
Oh, yeah.
That woman is, yeah, man, that woman, I would vote for her in a heartbeat for president. I hope she is the first black woman president of this country.
Listen,
that'd be
I love
amazing.
Candace.
Oh, she's great.
This man Drake right here, he's not going to go for somebody that is racist. I'll tell you right now. And you know what I'm saying? Drake's not going to support this dude if he was a racist. Because, like, at the end of the day,
it doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying. I've watched Candace. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm saying I've watched Candace. I've watched Charlie. And it's like, I've seen if other Hispanics, other black people, other whites, other, you know, religion, not just, but other people, other color of people, you know, support this man. It's like, I'm saying, as soon as I do it, it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, especially the people in town, which is sad because I've helped so much people in this damn town. So it's like, oh, you support this guy? You're POS now. It's like, bro, I'm still the same person. Like, I'm still the same person.
I have people that don't
help
talk to
you
me anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because, like, you know, we supported something that people didn't support. And, like, I mean,
that's sad. That's really sad.
Like, I'm not trying to bring this up, but, like, we had someone on the pod that we did, you know, they didn't agree with what we agreed on and left us without even saying what's up, like, you know, and talking to us about it.
See, that's the problem right there. People like that. That's why this country's in trouble, because that person will not sit down and still love you for who you are.
That's literally
for as long as that person's known you. Say, okay, that's your opinion. That's fine. I don't agree with that, but hey, we can still be friends.
Right.
You know, but that's the problem right there. They don't want to listen. They have their ways, and you can't change them. No matter what you say or what you do, you can lay it out in black and white right there. Here's the stats right here, and they would still not see that.
And that's the sad thing about, like, where it's like, how do you, like, we just had all these plans made up, made these plans, schedule, everything like that. What changed? Just because I didn't believe in what you believe.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And that's the sad thing. It's just like, we had all these plans, we had all these things wired to go. And then suddenly, just because I didn't believe in what your beliefs are, suddenly I'm a problem.
Basically, it comes down to this.
Makes no sense to me. And it's not like offending, but it's also kind of like hurt you as a friend and as a person, because it's just like, bro, it's like all the talks we've had, all the conversations, all the real talk conversations, the conversations you don't talk about, you know, that just suddenly just goes.
Yeah, that's the thing that, like, bothers me about it too, bro. It's like, like I was saying earlier, like, if me and you didn't agree on it, I'd hope at the end of the day, if we're friends, you know, like, you're still gonna be my friend at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And that's what I want, you know. And it just came to a point that, like, you know, we get deleted, blocked, whatever, you know. People just want to, like, it's not even just about, like, the Charlie Kirk. It's just about everything, bro. It's just people are so hateful in this world that, like, it bothers me. Like, we had another situation, you know. I'm not gonna talk deep about it, but, like, had another situation where people just came at our throat about some stuff, and it's just like, it's sad. Like, bro, we're supposed to be all one, like, family, you know? We live in the world together. You know, you do you. But at the end of the day, we all come together as one. You know, if this United States can't fix what's going on right now, the United States is going to crumble.
We're doomed.
Oh yeah, that's like this whole government shutdown.
Yeah, what do you think of that? Let's get your POV on that. I don't really know. I don't really know much about it.
I
so
think
it's
you
like,
already know where my opinion is going to come on that part.
Hey,
we hear it.
Yeah,
we're here to hear it.
Yeah, this is the heights. But just know that shot's coming.
Have you guys read up on it? Have you been studying? Have you been following it at all?
I've been following a little bit. Like my fiance is big into it. Really like big.
Here's one of the biggest things is that Ocasio-Cortez chick, that AOC, that crazy left-wing socialist. Some of even the Democratic Party is stepping away from her because she's so far left. She's into socialism.
Okay.
Wants socialism in this country. Well, socialism throughout history does not work. It don't work. So part of the shutdown is that she and the other people on her side demanded for certain amounts of money to get distributed out to other countries for just weird crap. One of them was what was it? Had to do with the gay community over in another country to help them out to for a play, I believe it was, or a parade, distribute money for that. And I just saw it the other day, and I need to bring it up.
So you got
get a few of the things here.
I'm only
so much.
I'm only 2 blocks from it. You know where we're at.
Yeah. So, but that's the part that she's coming from, is that they're demanding that money gets put into the government deal to distribute that our taxpayer money to another country to fund these things that a lot of people don't believe in. Well, how about this? How about you take that money and put it towards our homeless veterans? Once you put that money towards courses, counseling services for veterans who come back from war, or things like that. How about you take some of that money and put it towards the school systems so kids don't have to share books? How about you put some of that money towards paying these teachers more that are also babysitters when you got parents who don't care about their kids?
Literally.
I mean, you know what's crazy?
Keep the money in the country and help us out first. Help the homeless out instead of giving this money to other countries where they don't like America anyway.
Yep.
We are like Israel. People want to see Israel burn to the ground. People, especially in the Middle East, they want to destroy Israel, and that's been like since the beginning of time. But no one likes America. Our only true ally is Israel.
Yep.
That's our number one true ally. Now we have some like friends with benefits, I guess you could put it, for other countries that will help us out here and there. But they don't like America. They don't like America. But when crap hits the fan, a major natural disaster in their country or whatever, America, can you help us out? Can you help us out? As soon as we help them out, well, they want nothing to do with us again. Well, what happens if we have a natural disaster, a huge one? Say the volcano in Yellowstone explodes. That's gonna be huge. That super volcano.
Yeah, that's gonna be huge.
Say that finally went. Would other countries come and help us? Probably not. Especially all the money we gave to them, they would probably just turn their back on us. That's how I feel. And I really don't appreciate when Obama was in office shipping over that money over to Iran.
Yeah.
I mean, when that whole side just fell apart for the Middle East and the United States. When Trump was in office, you didn't hear anything about the Middle East. It was quiet. There was no new wars. He's trying to get guys, military, to come back home. Everything was just hush. I mean, everything was at peace. Putin in Russia was just sitting there like, hey, I ain't going to do nothing because I know Trump will come over here and just F me up. As soon as Trump got beat by Biden, which I still think was rigged, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That side, Biden's side, that administration just bowed down to the Middle East. The Middle East started getting all that power and money again and started wrecking havoc over there.
Yep.
I mean, as a president, how do you leave troops behind the Middle East? How do you leave over $1 billion worth of our high-tech equipment over there in the Middle East for them to get a hold of and figure our crap out? That should have been like a secret, covert type of deal. Hey, start getting these helicopters out of here, getting the planes out, and then get our troops out of there. But Biden just left everything over there and cost this country years of setback because of that. Now, and of course, it was funny. People say, well, that's Trump's fault. You know, everything's getting, even though Trump wasn't in office for 2 years, well, that was Trump's fault. Well, how's that his fault when he hasn't been in office for 2 years?
Yeah. How long has he been in office now? For this term?
For this term, he's
a year?
Almost a year.
Almost a year.
Come January.
Yeah.
But, dude,
because it's been a year since I've been here.
Well, no, my honest opinion. I think okay. What would help us is if we find a president like Trump. I feel like Trump did a great job his first term.
I did too. It's so funny because some of my friends who are Democrats, they're Trump haters, and we don't talk about it when I see them. We just let it go. We just reminisce about the old days in high school and crap like that. But it was so funny when Trump got back in office this year, you know, and it's facts. Every time a new president is in office, the stock market plunges a little bit, or right into the election up to find who our new president is. The stock market goes down a little bit.
Goes down and then goes up. Like Bitcoin's going crazy right now.
Oh, yeah. So both times, first time Trump got in office, stock market just kind of went crazy. And it was like, oh, here it is. He's causing all these problems. All of a sudden, that thing just shot right back up because he's a businessman. He sees numbers. And that's another thing that drives that left side crazy is he can't be bought. He's not a true politician. He really isn't.
Yeah, literally.
He's not a politician. And he never took a paycheck when he was his first term. And he's not taking a paycheck now. He donates all that money back to, especially the VAs. He's huge in helping the VA hospitals out.
Yeah. He don't, that's what I was going to say. Like a lot of these presidents, they, you know, the money that they get paid for being president.
Obviously.
They take their money. President Trump, nah, bro. He's just, and some of his own. I seen it, some of his own too.
Some of his own. You know, his first term when he lost to get the second term, it come out, allocated a bunch of money to black colleges.
Yeah.
It was over $1 billion, I believe it was.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So if he's such a racist,
that's another thing I was going to get into.
Why is he helping the black community out? Why was the black unemployment rate at its lowest ever and the Hispanic unemployment rate at its lowest ever when Trump was in office?
Facts.
And when Biden got in office, everything just took a crap, man. Everyone just started losing their shit.
You know what's crazy?
Because Biden had no spine, and the Democratic left side had no spine. They just bowed down to the left and to China. That's the biggest thing right there, China. They just bowed down, and we started losing our jobs again. Yep. At least when Trump was in office, he said, hey, if you're going to leave America and you're going to go to another country, take your business to another country and try to sell your crap back here, you're going to pay a hefty fine. Ford was one of them. Ford was going to move the F-150 plant down to Mexico because, you know, they can do cheap stuff down there. Well, the problem was they signed a contract with Michigan saying that we'd stay here for that, and he tried to get out of it. Trump said, fine, that's what you want to do. You're going to pay a nice little hefty fine. And he actually kept them from moving down to Mexico. He threw a bunch of roadblocks, I guess, legal roadblocks in the way, keep from doing it. And they finally like, hey, yeah, I guess that's right. We can't do that. So he saved all those people's jobs at that plant. And then he started bringing a bunch of businesses back to America. Say, hey, this is what it is. And we started booming. And now China bowed down. I mean, he finally said, fine, this is what we'll do. And they're building some of their cars over here in America now.
Yeah.
And giving Trump's a bunch of jobs. And they said, well, and a lot of people will go after Trump. Well, you're just giving all the rich people tax breaks. Well, yeah, you should give some the rich people that own businesses tax breaks because they're keeping jobs in your community. When you start taxing the crap out of that rich person, California is one of them. California taxes are so high. If you look at some of the businesses that have left California, they've gone to Texas and Florida because there's no state income tax there. Mm-hmm. Charles Schwab is one of them. They left California and went to, I believe it was Texas.
Yep.
Because they were just getting taxed so bad out in California. Well, now when they moved, a lot of people couldn't move. Now they're out of a job. So I'm for giving the rich some tax breaks because they stay in your community providing jobs and you're going to get paid well.
Like, do you want me to be honest about somebody? Like, this is a big guy that's in Lamar's. Mike Wells.
Yep.
He might have sold Wells now in part. So he still owns part of it, but he, sold most of it. But he, so Lamar's Community High School, their football field.
Yeah.
Mike Wells built that. That's his field. But it's Lamar's field, but he built it. It's turf, everything. He put, it's like $15 million in that.
Really?
Yeah. Most of Lamar's, he wants Lamar's to be bigger. He keeps growing it. He just keeps.
I think it's always a nice community.
Yeah, but he's investing money. Like he doesn't just like Mike Wells. Like he's not one of those people that like, oh, I got rich, I'm done. You know, he's like the rich that, you know, he deserves a tax break because he is forking out money like left and right. And I shoot, to this day, like Mike Wells comes into Verizon. You know,
Yeah.
we're his Verizon that he goes to, and dude's awesome.
Yeah. All I know is that with all the tax break shit, I know is, dude, mom just paid. You know what my mom's tax bill is?
Your mom?
Yeah.
How much?
Yeah, I'll give you. You can guess.
50,000.
A little bit lower.
40.
A little bit lower.
30.
Yep.
That's still that she paid in.
Yeah.
Eesh.
Yeah, 30 grand. 30 grand.
But she got bread.
Like, shout out to moms, obviously.
But I mean, but that's where though. But her
like,
too.
damn.
She deserves a tax break, bro. She don't deserve that.
I'm saying 30 bands.
If I have to pay in next year, I'm gonna be mad.
You paying?
I did last year.
Really? Yeah.
How much?
Had to pay Iowa.
I gotta pay Nebraska.
So here's the deal. I already
Yeah.
paid my taxes in my paycheck every week. How do I owe you more money?
Literally.
Take it right away.
I mean, how does that work?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so like, and then you got these people that are getting, you know, taxes like that don't even work, and then they get taxes back at the end of the year. Tell me how a person that's not working, just because, like, I get it, like, you know, you have kids, you get more money in taxes, but a person that's just lazy, doesn't work, they live off the Medicare, they don't live off this and all that crap. But I have to pay in just because I make a little more. Like, how am I supposed to get ahead in life? Because I'm already like, there was actually, so my one check, I'll be blunt about my check. My check was $5,000, right? In 2 weeks. They took 1,300 right there in 2 weeks. And then the next one, so I made like $9,000 in 1 month. They took almost $3,000 of it in that 1 month. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna get, I'm getting ripped. Like still right now, I'm only making like probably $5,000-6,000. They're still taking $1,000 at least.
Yeah. I don't understand how that works. I really don't. And then, so if you owe the Fed money and say you owe a couple $1,000s, you already paid in, but for some reason you owe in there a couple thousand and you don't have that couple thousand to pay, so you got to do a payment plan with the IRS. They penalize you, charge interest on your payments. Bitch, I don't have enough money already to pay you the first time. And
now you want interest?
Now you want interest on what I'm already going to pay. And if I don't pay it, you're going to take it out of my check anyway. Eventually you're going to garnish it, or you're going to get me taxes next year. If I get something back, you're going to take that. So how can you put interest on a payment that I don't have the money already to pay you? I don't get that.
You know what's another thing that's crazy to me?
Let's hear it.
Is like when someone inherits money, they have to pay taxes on that.
Felt that. Personally.
So, okay. So someone, I just think it's very wrong because they're getting money from someone that already paid taxes on that money, and then you're going to take taxes from them again. What do they deserve to get that money that they already had to pay taxes? Like, that's where I'm mind blown. Like, that person already had to pay taxes.
Here's the funny tax I thought was weird. And I think maybe Trump eliminated it. I'm not sure. I have to check that out of here. The death tax.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's around anymore, but it was. When you died, you had to pay a tax for dying. What it was?
So you're telling me just because I live and then I die, I got to pay you taxes because I died?
Yeah, there's a death tax.
That's crazy.
I think Trump got rid of it.
I hope. Trump's smart, though, because he's like,
I
don't know. Trump is just, he's a businessman, but he's very intelligent. He's not dumb. And you know who's going to be the next president when he gets old enough? His son.
Oh, yeah.
Think so? What do you think of JD Vance? I think he's a dog.
That boy's got my vote. 2028. I'll tell you right now.
I bet you Trump, or Who's Trump's VP right now?
JD Vance.
Yeah, that's who it is. Sorry, I'm brain farting.
Yeah.
But I bet you Trump becomes his, because you can be a VP of anybody can be your VP, right? Who you decide?
I think so. Can you?
I believe so. I think so.
Yeah.
Looking at
Because like Trump could be JD's VP.
That's why we need a third person so they can fact check.
yeah, get over there and start typing things up. You know, the whole you're saying the whole welfare type deal.
Yeah.
I understand there's people out there
Who need it?
who need it. People
That's one thing.
Literally, they try and they just cannot get ahead in life.
Yeah.
I understand that you need some help. But why do I need to pay you to sit around and shove Twinkies in your mouth and drinking Diet Coke and sucking down you got money to buy cigarettes? Go out there and get a job.
Yeah.
And Paul Malls.
I have another question. What do you, okay, I know we're like bombarding you with questions, but like, what is your
I got a good one for you after this
feel
one.
about child support?
We've had this talk 1,000 times.
I feel as long as the man and woman in the child's life every day doing what they need to do, taking them to school, buying them lunch, buying them shoes, clothes, paying for sports, whatever it is, as long as they're in their life every day, you shouldn't have to pay no child support.
Yeah. What about even like just like, so I'm going through my own stuff, whatever, but like, I just feel like, having to pay someone $500 a month is crazy when you're trying to be in that, try to be there for them and like, try to do stuff. And especially like, I just feel like it's so wrong that I have to pay. Like, so my daughter has free, or she has health insurance or whatever through the government. But like, I don't know how she does, because I can't even get free health insurance through the government. I have a kid, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how does my daughter and then the person that makes more than me? Like, I just think that's insane.
Oh, it is.
And I have to pay that in my child support. It's just more. It's just like, what?
That's a whole weird, it's ridiculous. As long as you're in a child's life, I don't see why you have to pay child support. And the kicker is, when you pay child support, that money doesn't even have to go to the child. The woman or the father can just take that money and go buy a new car or go on a vacation.
Yeah.
Or that money does not have to go towards the child, unless you really pay a lot lower fees and you have your lawyer draw up, hey, I want receipts every week that this money is actually going towards the child.
Yeah.
But that's
Shout out Ralph.
My thing I will say right now though is, for the dads out there that are not in your child's life, you deserve every right to pay child support.
Yeah.
But
totally.
for the dads that are out there trying
Yeah.
to be in their life and they're fighting for custody, they're doing all that, they should not have to sit here and pay thousands of dollars or 500 to 1,000, whatever the amount is. You shouldn't have to pay if you're trying to be in your kid's life.
I had a buddy a long time ago at one of my old jobs. He was paying out of the butt for child support. Ridiculous. For one kid. He's like, well, I can't make ends meet. I can't take my kid to go to the roller skate rink or take him to a movie because I'm paying so much in child support. I'm barely making rent here, and I barely have enough money to pay for food when the child comes over. So he went and got a second job. That woman found out they got a second job.
Increased it?
And they increased it. He had to pay child support on top of that second job.
Yuck.
So he was not getting ahead at all. That's just not right.
No, that's dirty.
Yeah. But
That's like, dude,
Trust,
it just makes me sick. Like my fiance, she has her child support because like she pays for health insurance. Like, how it should work is like, if one person is paying more and like, for something like, health insurance, pay that person child support to pay her back for the health insurance or pay her back for this. Not like, oh, I deserve this. I'm the mother or I'm the, whatever. Like, I deserve more money, even though I make more money than you, or I make this, I still deserve money from you to take care of our child, even though we have 50-50.
yeah. And the whole thing of court saying, oh, well, the child has to spend this much time with the dad and this much time with the mom. No, let the parents figure it out. Split it right down the middle. I mean,
Literally.
yeah. And the payments, just split everything down the middle. Forget the child support. like you said, the dads and the moms that are not in the child's life, yes, you need to pay your child support.
For the dads that try and the moms that don't let the dads be in the kid's life, or the same different way, you know, if it's the dads not letting the mom be in their life, you know, I don't agree with that either. Like if a dad's trying, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
or a mom's trying.
That's what should all.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know how these females be. They move weird. And a lot of the thing is, a lot of the females that do a lot of the shit they do is from the back end, people in their ear.
Yeah, and they feel
that's what it is.
It's the thing that drives me insane is they feel like they're entitled. Entitled to what? That is just as much my child, or like, you know, with you, your child, or your child.
Yep.
That is just as much as our child is theirs.
Yeah.
And it just drives me insane. It's like they feel entitled, like, oh, I'm the mom or I'm the dad. Like, and even dads do it. Like, I'm not saying moms just do it. Like, dads do it too. Like, that is both your guys' children.
Yeah.
You know, take care of them together. Do your thing. You know,
you go live your life. I live my life. We meet in the middle.
Yeah.
And that's what it needs to be.
The number one thing is that child. That child's taken care of.
Yeah.
It's not no longer you. It's not you. Number one priority
is that child. Yeah, we made the child together. Like, you know, that's the big thing. Like, you know, people that sit there and move away from their children and stuff like that. Like, that shit drives me crazy too, man. Like, you got kids. Your kids become before you. Your fun time is no longer fun time. Once those kids hit an age where they can take care of themselves, your fun time can begin again. And like, you know, you can enjoy your life again. But once you take that time and you wanted to make a baby, you wanted to go have fun, you made a baby, take care of your children.
Literally.
Like, yeah, I do this, like, you know, how we do the pod and stuff, but like, this is not like me going to have like, oh, I'm out there going to have fun, you know, going to the club. No, this is me just hanging out with my friend. That's cool, but don't take care of your children.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
But one thing I do want to get into, I do want to get your POV on it, is all this school shooting going on. Like, literally, what like everything, like I need, I need to get your POV on this, Chad. Let me hear it.
What was the latest school shooting?
The Minnesota one?
Was it Minnesota or Colorado?
Was the Colorado one right after Charlie Kirk got?
Yeah,
I think
it was kind of like in that time frame.
Yeah, it was like Minnesota. I think
the Minnesota ones that one that shot that Catholic school.
Yeah.
I mean, people like that, F you. I mean, shit.
Listen,
I'm flat out say it.
You can just cuss it, but fuck you.
Fine,
I'm gonna say it, man.
You know what? Fuck you. Your sad, pitiful fucking life. Oh, and it was a trans person.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
It does, because of what he was not accepted for who he was, or whatever that story was. I didn't even follow it. I was just so disgusted by it. I couldn't even follow it. I'm like, you know what? You shot yourself, you deserve it, you piece of shit. You know what? Who gives a shit if you're trans or gay or what? It doesn't affect my life. Why do you think it needs to affect my life?
Like, you go and shoot at my babies, then it affects my life.
Yeah. You know what? That person's probably lucky they shot themselves. I feel like some of those parents probably lynch mob that bitch.
Oh yeah, like fucking whatchamacallit, Cain Vasquez.
Yeah.
You know, the UFC fighter.
Yeah.
He's in prison right now.
Yeah.
Because he attempted murder.
Yeah.
Attempted murder when you almost beat the shit out of that person.
I'll go back to what I said before. I don't give a shit what you do to your life. You want to be gay, trans? I don't give a fuck. I really don't. It does not affect my life what you want to do with your life. Don't force it down my throat. No, don't. And if I see you as a man and you're in a dress, I say, "Hey, sir, how you doing?" And you say, "No, I'm a ma'am." No, I'm going to call you a sir.
Literally.
And I don't give a shit about your fucking feelings. I really don't care.
No, the
thing that you are.
The thing that drives me insane is the people that don't like, even the ones that are like, you know, whatever, you're trans, you know, you say you're her, you're him. The ones that say that like different pronouns.
They, them.
Yeah, they, them, this, that. No, listen, there is two genders. There is man and there's woman.
Yeah.
You pick one. I don't care. At the end of the day, there's only two genders. There is no, like, that's me trying to say, hey, Drake, I'm a fucking zebra.
Look like a squirrel to me, but.
But you know what I'm saying? You know, at the end of the day, that's me trying to say, like, I'm trying to tell you what I am. But no, at the end of the day, it's you're a man or you're female.
Yeah.
Man or woman, I mean. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to bow down to you.
No.
Well, why do I have to change my point of view or my thinking just to please you. You're the one that chose this lifestyle.
Literally.
Why do I have to accommodate you for that? No, I don't give a shit. If I had a friend that decided to put some tits on and cut his junk off, wants to call a woman, I'll still call him a man because you're still a man. Your DNA shows you're a man.
Yeah,
your bone structure, you're still a man.
If you, because that's like people trying to be like, okay, the people that are transgender and they go from man to woman and then they try to be a woman sport. That's unfair.
Totally unfair.
Yeah.
I'm
Totally
sorry.
Unfair. Yeah, I'm glad Trump finally signed that executive order to keep males out of girls' sports. I know. I think New York was fighting him.
Yeah.
I know California was fighting hardcore. A lot of school districts in California that was not following that mandate.
Really?
It's like your school district is that big piece of shit that you don't care about these girls having another dude in the locker room. How do you know
Keep it out of the schools.
Yeah, how do you
I'm
know?
gonna say that.
How do you not know? How do you not know that guy is just trying to get in there and be a fucking pervert to see some naked women?
You don't know anything.
Yeah.
You know how many times that's happened where you've had men, like even before this transgender era, how they've dressed up as women just to see women. Like it's happened.
Yeah. Who was that swimmer? Male swimmer that went.
That's what I was trying. I thought it was a boxer.
It's a male swimmer.
But it was a swimmer, but okay. But he got his ass kicked.
He in the male's world, he got his ass kicked. So he's like, hey, I can't be a winner in the male's world. So I'm gonna go to the female's world and dominate in the female's world. Well, you're just a fucking pussy, is what you are. Find fucking something else to do in life if you can't do well in the male's world, especially in sports.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe you're not a sports person. You're just not good at sports. Go find something else.
No.
Don't take away, especially what he did is he took away from Riley Gaines is what he did. They tied in that swimming meet and they gave it to him. It was exact tie. They were exact on the time. Say like 43.1 seconds. They both touched the wall at the same time, 43.1. And they gave it to that dude. And they asked why. And they're like, oh, well, just because. They had no reason why. Well, they didn't want to upset that side of the fence. Well, fuck you.
Fuck you. No, fuck you for that.
Yeah, no, fuck you. I mean, and then
that dude should be disqualified from every fucking sport for acting like that.
So any man who goes into a woman's sport, you're just a pussy, is what you are, because you can't hack into the man's world. Go find something else. You're just not a sports person. Find something else to do.
Because no matter what, a man, like, I'm not trying to say define women like they're not strong, they're not this, you know.
Yeah, I tell you
but
what,
a man's body.
I met some women in my life, man, there ain't no way I'm stepping toe-to-toe with those chicks. I mean, there's no way. They whoop my ass. I mean, there's some strong women out there.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, a man has the body to build bigger than most women.
Yeah. So it's just not fair. And I can't believe some of these states, some of these school communities, school districts are allowing these girls to go through hell. It's just unreal.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. I don't know the logic of thinking on that deal.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. Honestly, like, obviously, I'm not really huge into, like, everything that you guys are talking about. I obviously play the backfield. But to hear, like, what you're digging to it, so, like, I love all the information I do get because it makes me understand a lot more. That's the reason why when we had to talk at the bar, I was just like, man, like, I was like, save what you're saying. Save it. Save it.
Let's hear it on the pod.
I was like, come on the show. Come on the show.
Hey, I think, for this moment right here, it's time for a little shout out and for a little drink break.
Yeah.
First, I want to hit a shout out to, Shay Shay right here.
What's a Shay Shay Media?
Shout him out, Drake.
So obviously this is a VSOP cognac. So you're actually going to try. I'm actually going to pour you a glass.
Okay.
So it's a 13 award-winning VSOP cognac. I promise you, when you taste it, you will not be disappointed. Okay?
Better not be, son.
All right.
Yes, sir. Let's get it poured.
All right.
But yeah, this also one thing while he's pouring that for them, I just do want to say this. They got this Shannon Sharp bottle right here, the Shay Shay bottle right here. Him and his brother were the first people to be inducted in the Hall of Fame as brothers for football. So they made this, special edition bottle with the case and everything. It has him and his brother holding the glass together. But here's your drink. I'm out on that.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm gonna go drink. I'm gonna grab a beer. And if anybody needs one of those,
wait, hold on. This is like the father and son moment.
Okay.
All right. It's like the first beer moment. You know what I'm talking
about? Yeah. All right.
But yeah, obviously. So this is Shannon Sharp's special drink. Obviously, if you watch his interviews or anything like that, he does on his show. He usually brings this on it and lets his people who he comes on try it. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Love you.
Love you.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother. Hey, it's actually great to meet you. Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying. Thank
You too.
That's like thank you for taking the time. Obviously, this is a late.
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, so this is a late show. Honestly, I know you work super early. I say he's usually at the gym in the morning, and sometimes in the morning. Definitely, sometimes like really as soon as he gets off work, and then you're in bed pretty early, aren't you?
Oh, as I'm getting older, I'm finding myself go to bed a little earlier now, but I still try to stay up till about midnight.
Oh shoot, he's still up late.
Yeah. I got what's the day? The 9th.
Yeah.
So as of tomorrow, I got 6 days left to be in my 40s.
Oh shoot.
Might have to do a birthday pod.
Yeah.
Wait.
Next Thursday, the 16th, I turn the big 5-0.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, you don't even like. I know Drake's 30 now, but like you don't look that old.
Appreciate it.
That's what I was saying, bro. I was like, I told him, like every time we go out together, I was like, this is my dad. They're like, how old are you? I was like,
30.
I'm 30. They're like, how old are you? And he says his age. He's just like, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
There's no way.
But hey,
Well,
cheers to you.
Cheers.
Thanks for being on the pod, man.
Thanks.
Cheers to the people who watch.
Cheers to.
Get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want your
smooth.
honest opinion about it.
That's smooth. That's nice.
Is it?
Even warm, it's good.
I was telling Drake, I was like, it's great. Like, I'm not a big liquor person, like that.
Well,
No, I like. Okay,
Drake.
let me rephrase that. I like I like liquor. Okay, but like this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like whiskey, like hard shit like this. I'm not really into. But this smooth. I was like, Drake, this on the rocks.
Oh yeah, on the rocks. That
What would you say it goes good with?
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
really.
Yeah,
Super cold Dr. Pepper. Yeah, me and Ange went to Come and Go one night. And then we were just chilling on the table one night. And she just bought the bottles. And I was sitting there, I was just like, I'm going to try something. And so literally I grabbed my glass, grabbed one of these, got some like ice rocks, put it in it, poured the Dr. Pepper, then topped it off with the Shannon Sharp. Man, let's just say we had a fun night.
Babies were made.
We'll leave it at that. Dad don't want to hear about shit like that.
Yeah, so say we had a fun night.
No more kids, Drake. I told you that.
Yeah.
Castrate you myself.
That's what I'm saying. We already got 3 kids each, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
Yeah, it's time to. That's what I'm saying. I know when I had Cammy, we're at one of Jack's together, and we're hanging out, you know, and like I was nervous to tell him, like I was nervous, and so like finally like Steph told me, and I was like,
Shit.
and so literally I was like, fuck, here we go, tell Chad again, and so literally we're at one of Jack's hanging out. It's me, him, Ethan. I think John was there, and then we're sitting like as soon as you walk down the ramp, they had that tall top table.
Mhm.
They had the 2 tall top tables. Ethan put them together. So we're there to watch the games. And then Chad's like, you know, talking to Ethan, talking to John. I'm sitting back with the kids. And then I was like, I kind of tapped him on the shoulder. I was like, hey, I got something to tell you. And he was like, what? And I was like,
I knew. I knew it was coming. I just wanted to hear it.
and so literally he's just like, what? And he gets, you know, obviously deep dad tone. And I was like, well, I don't know how to say it. And he's just like, what is it? And so I just slide in the photo. I just slide in my phone. And he goes, it's like, you know, obviously, you know how dads be doing when they grab the phone and they hit him with the long look.
Yeah.
So he hits me with that. He's just like, are you fucking serious? And I was like, dude.
I'm getting clipped. I'm done. I'm done.
Snip.
I got, you know, I got two beautiful 2-year-olds, and I got a newborn. I don't know if I didn't really show you on that. I'll show you after the pod, but yeah, I just had a newborn. She's 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks now. You know, it's kind of a sad moment. She's getting closer to a month, and like, you know, she's already getting older, and I don't want her to get older. I love this moment with her as she's little. Like, you know, I'm missing out on some of it doing this stuff, but you know, the times I do, not little, but like I go to work and stuff, and I come home, and like the first thing I do is pick her up. You know, because I'm like my little peanut.
Literally.
You know, I miss my kids being little. It was fun, but now they're grown up and out of the damn house, I love it even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, like I'm excited for like obviously I want to live this moment while I have it, but like I'm excited when I get older and, you know, I can go have a couple drinks with my kids, you know?
Yeah.
That'll be a good time. I wish I had a boy, but you know, at the end of the day I have 3 beautiful girls and that's all that matters
You
to me.
know, I never really drank with my kids until past couple of years. I've never had to have my kids come pick me up. I drank too much. I know a lot of my friends that are parents like, oh, I got to call my kid. He's got to pick me up or she's got to come pick me up. I'm like, what's that all about? Why can I get a car and drive home? Or I'm going to walk home. Never had to call my kids for anything. Get a ride home. Never called my parents for a ride because I drank too much. And it finally hit me a couple years ago. I was down at Crave, had a drink with one of my coworkers, Pelican. We had one too many old fashions. And I climbed in that rental car, started driving through the parking lot. I just Ewing parked right in the back in the same spot. I was like, nope, can't get home. I had to call my mom for the first time ever in my life. I had to call my mom to come pick me up and give me a ride home. 10:30 at night. I was trashed.
Yeah. Good times, man.
Trashed. But no, now Michaela, my daughter, still swinging Princess once in a while with my 2 grandkids.
Shout out to her big head.
Yeah.
No, but sometime we might have to like, I want to come, have a conversation with you at Princess and have a couple beers.
Yeah, I'm there every Monday bartending.
Like,
shout out to Princess. Come down and see me on Monday nights.
Oh, you bartend at
Yeah, I
Princess.
bartend.
Okay.
There's been a few times I've had, my little sad nights where I've gone down there and
so
like, hey, I need a vent. Vent.
So like I don't really talk about this too much because like I've been getting a lot better about it. But like my dad passed away in April this year. I mean, not last year, this year. So it's like I took it really hard. My dad was like my closest best friend. You know how I was with my dad. My dad was like my best friend. Took it pretty hard. So like sometimes it's nice to, just I tell my fiance too, like, I love her. She's been great through it all. But sometimes it's nice to like come hang out with Drake. Like, have a guy's like, me and him just talk and bullshit.
I lost my mom 2 years ago. Unexpectedly. She was sick. Come to find out it was her gallbladder.
Mm-hmm.
Hospital here in Sioux City found out. They said there's nothing we can do for you here. You gotta go to Sioux Falls or Omaha. I was like, what? Gallbladder? I mean, you guys take appendixes out of here, shit like that. You can't take a gallbladder out. So they called Sioux Falls, and Sioux Falls Hospital said, hey, we're too full. Unless it's life-threatening, we have no room for. Called a hospital down in Omaha. Said, again, if it's life-threatening, we have no room for. Come to find out there's a hospital down there, Methodist Hospital. There was they had room to get my mom in there. So my dad and I drove my mom down. It was on a Sunday. What they did in 2 hours, it took almost 6 hours for one of the hospitals here in town to do. They were right on it. Paperwork, giving shots for pain, getting all of her medication going, explaining everything that's going on.
Yep.
So they said what they got to do. They're going to go on a Monday morning, take the gallstone out. They're going to go back in Tuesday and take the gallbladder out. The gallstone's backing all the pile up.
Yep.
So they did that. Surgeon called my dad, said, hey, wife did great. Vitals look great. There was no problems. She's healthy. While we were in there, we checked out her kidneys, her appendix, liver, cruised all around, checked everything out. They said, she's healthy. She's good to go. She's going to come home Wednesday morning. My mom called my dad, said, hey, I'm feeling good. Finally eat. I don't want any phone calls. I want rest. Dad called me and told me that. My daughter, Michaela, called her. She didn't get the message. I didn't give her the message in time. She FaceTimed my mom with my grandson, Micah, which Micah and my mom were very, very, very close. And that was the last person who said, I love you to. It was Micah, Michaela. That Wednesday morning, home. Phone rings at 1:35. Dad calling me. I thought maybe he butt dialed me by accident.
Mm-hmm.
My dad hates phones. He hates technology.
Yep.
And I was like, hey, Dad, what's up? There's no answer. Oh, he must have accidentally dialed me. Dad, what's up? Hey, kid. What's up? Hey, I just got off the phone with the hospital. I thought, oh, great. Mom had a setback. She can't come home this morning. Wednesday morning, she's supposed to come home. She got probably stayed until Thursday or Friday, maybe. That mom passed away.
Damn, that quick.
I said, what? Mom passed away. And I couldn't believe it first. I got out of bed. went into the kitchen. I said, what do you mean, Dad? I said, it's just a bad dream. Thought you had that phone call. He goes, no, I hope it is, kid, but I'm pretty sure they told me that you passed away. So I didn't even cry. I was like, nah, it's not real. My mom was young. She's only 68. She ain't gone yet. So my wife wakes up. She goes, what's wrong? I said, Dad just told me Mom passed away. I go over there and pick him up. We got to head down to Omaha. Heading down to Omaha. Of course, going down I-29. There's always construction going down I-29. Pouring rain that night. Hard to see. Having a hard time getting to the hospital. Finally got to the hospital. We went to the 5th floor. And receptionist at the 5th floor when you get off the elevator. Asked, can I help you? Yeah, we're Debbie Knight's family. She just said, oh, yes. Just a second. I like the way she said that.
Yeah.
So she walked down the hallway to these nurses, pointed.
Try to twist your mic a little bit.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're kind of a little bit.
And
perfect.
So walked down the hallway. Yeah, she passed away. Said she was up walking around the hallway. She wasn't in any pain. She didn't ask for any medicine or anything like that. She was just walking the hallway. She went back to her room and she laid down, got in bed, got covered up, laid down, and they went through their rounds and they found her unresponsive. So they started CPR for a half hour, the paddles, the medicine, all that kind of stuff, and couldn't bring her back. So yeah, that was a shock, man. I was like, my number one fan of my life was my mom. Like, obviously, probably your dad was the number one fan.
Yeah, we were at the hospital. Shoot, I went every day.
Yeah,
not every day, but like as much as I could, because I got kids.
Yeah,
and it's hard.
It was crazy. I just couldn't believe she was gone. So the only thing we were taking back home is her belongings, her purse, her clothes, her overnight bag. So it took us 3 months to get the autopsy back. The hospital paid for it because they said if someone passes away from surgery within 24 hours, the hospital is responsible for the autopsy. Went ahead and did it. Yeah, that was brutal. Come to find out that she had this real weird heart murmur, and they said that most of us do have a heart murmur. It's so minute that we don't realize we have it.
Yeah.
But due to her, she just breathed at the right time. The heart beat at the right time. That murmur showed up. That was it.
Really?
So they said she felt no pain. She was sleeping. That was it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like him saying that though, like, what I'm saying? Like that's like my dad with his heart. He had a heart murmur, stuff like that. It's like a thing that's like runs in our family. Mm-hmm. And I have a heart murmur. I've been born with it. Like that's the thing. Like people think like Bailey, she goes, because like I snore really hard and I can't breathe. There's times that she goes, sometimes I think you're not breathing because you won't do anything. And then you just go,
yep.
And you're asleep. And she goes, she goes, it's very dangerous.
Yeah, you need to get that machine.
Yeah. Well, they have a machine now that you don't have to have the big.
No, you don't. Yeah.
It's just a little thing on your heart.
Yep. So we went through that, man. I went down a dark road on that deal because the year before that, I lost my best friend of 30 years to suicide. He called me up on my mom passed in 23, so yeah, it was my buddy Tom. Passed in 2022, September 9th. He called me the day after Labor Day. I was at the gym. He just wanted to know how I was doing. I'm doing good. And talked for about 10, 15 minutes. I said, all right, man, I'll see you at your birthday. You turned 50. And mom had a big birthday party bash ready for him. I said, yeah, I'll see you this weekend. That Friday, his sister called me. I was heading out of town up to Elk Point, some work. And his number came up. I'm like, damn, Tom must have got drunk and didn't go to work, so he's calling me. But it was a sister. She asked me, hey, Chad, it's Teresa. When's the last time you talked to Tom? I was like, I talked to him Tuesday, for about 15 minutes or so. And I just figured, he must have went on a little camping trip by himself. He did that before. Mm-hmm. So no one just left and went camping. He loved fishing. I was like, no big deal. And she goes, Chad, she started crying. She goes, I don't know how to tell you this. Hung himself.
Yeah.
And I lost it. I pulled over on the highway. I was bawling my eyes out. And later that year, actually, that happened in September, and in November, my father-in-law passed away. But he was old. He was sick. So that was kind of knew that was coming.
Yeah.
But also in November, a week before Thanksgiving, another friend of mine committed suicide. Went in his garage, turned his vehicle on, and that was it. That was a rough 2 or 3 months right there. And then less than a year later, in August of 2023, I lose my mom. That was brutal. That was a lot to go.
I really feel you on the people, because like recently, like, you know, lost my dad, and a lot of different friends that have killed themselves, like people that, like, I don't know, I have like some of them I weren't as close to as, like, you know, some of my closer friends right now, but I just feel like, you know, a lot of people don't speak about what they're like. It's the most happy people you see that you don't notice it.
It's just a sad situation, man.
To be honest, Drake knows me. I'm pretty private. I don't let a whole lot out. Even to my family, I'm just a private person. I don't like my business out there. I'm a great shoulder to cry on. I can listen to people's problems. I can give you advice. I love doing that. I love trying to give people advice. But I don't like sharing my own personal tragedies.
Yep.
Or my problems. But I will admit, and it's a big step for me because, like I said, I'm very private. I try to kill myself. Back in 2021, I overdosed on sleeping pills. And 2 of my friends found me laying on my couch, got me to the hospital, threw me in their car. Well, they called the ambulance. They called 911. And this is what was being told to me because I'm just out. They said, well, if we got to call an ambulance, we have to commit him. A nut ward, basically.
Yeah.
They said, unless you can get him up here, we can treat him. So they got me up to the hospital. And the doctor said, you're lucky you found him because he only had 15, 20 minutes left of life. If you guys were 15 minutes later, gone. They called my dad. My dad's not an emotional person, kind of like me. He was crying. Asked me why I did it. Dad's just stress, depression. My mom was out of town. He called my mom. My mom couldn't see very well at night, but she drove back from Des Moines. Went down that dark road, got help. It was a lot better. After I lost Tom and my mom, I went down a real dark road. Hit the booze real hard. I was out every night. Drake knows it. Because even Drake said, Father, you need to chill out, man. You need to go home and chill out a little bit. I'd be out every Monday through Sunday. I'd be out till 2 or 3 in the morning, just drinking. Went down the depression road, and I battle depression every day. I'll admit that. It's a brutal thing to have. But when I lost Tom, I was like, man, that sucks. And I lost another friend. I just turned away from my family, friends. I just go to the bar and drink, listen to sad songs, which would drive me further into depression. So one night, just last year, actually, no, I'm sorry, this year, I'll admit, I went into my garage, turned my vehicle on. I put clamps on my garage door, so no one could open the garage door. I was going to end my life. I was done. Absolutely done with life. So my wife at the time called my dad. My dad came over. He's pounding on the garage door. Clamps off the garage. Opened the garage door up. Sat there and talked. Now I'm trying to get right with God. You know, I pray every day. I do pray every day. Every morning I get out of bed. When I'm taking a shower, I pray to God. That's a big thing to admit when you talk to God. A lot of people don't like to talk about religion, talking to God or Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I'll admit, I pray every day. I pray for my friends, my family, myself to give me the strength to get through another day. because I'll admit every day is a battle for me not to kill myself. Tomorrow I'll wake up. I ask God to give me the strength to get through another day because I want to end my life. Why? I don't know. I really don't. I should go counseling for that, but I don't find counselors really help very much. I think they're just there for the money and just
yeah.
I'm with you.
We've
Yeah.
been in that conversation.
yeah.
Forever.
I think they're just sort of for the money.
One thing I will
Because
say,
no matter what they say, it's not going to change my mind. I really need to lean on God. So that's why I've really been trying to turn my life around. I don't go out like I used to. Drake knows how hard I used to hit it. I used to hit it hard. I've had a couple drinks here, but no big deal. I'll be fine. I don't go out like I used to. For one reason too, it breaks the bank, makes you go broke.
For sure.
one thing I will say, not trying to cut you off, but like, in the short time, like this is the first time me meeting you, this pod, like, whatever. I'm glad you're here. You're very intelligent.
I'm holding back tears back here. Trust me.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like, even
Like,
me,
deadass.
I'm holding, like,
Yeah,
I don't
me,
even
like-
know you like that, you know what I'm saying? But like, getting to know you and getting to know your story, like, you're a great person. You deserve to be here, and just know that, okay?
I appreciate
Like,
it. Thank you.
That's
And
like,
then, like,
appreciate
even
it.
me, Drake, like, I know Drake will talk to you anytime, but like, if you need someone to talk to, bro, I know therapists and stuff like that are worthless. I'm with you on that, but like, if you need someone just to hang out with, bro, we'll sit in these chairs without the mics, without the camera, bro, and just sit here and chit chat and talk
and that's the
whenever
thing
you
is,
want.
like, with one thing, like, we also wanted to start this. Like, I'm sorry, I'm a little emotional at this point because we've had multiple talks. Like, he knows my stories and I know his stories and everything like that. Obviously, there was a time a few years ago where I wasn't gonna do my thing.
Yep.
And he's
And I got mad at you.
you were
I was pissed.
you now you and my mom are the only two people that know about it, and now the people in the world.
Yep.
But that's my thing too. Like, I was the same way. If it, shout out, like, I'm gonna look at the camera right now. Shout out to Bailey, my fiance. Like, if it wasn't for her holding me down, how she did with my dad, I would be in a rough spot right now.
Yeah. I always thought I was a strong person. It's like, hey, nothing bothers me. Roll it off my back. But I got that mask on. Hey, Chad, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm smiling, but inside I'm screaming and crying.
Yeah.
But
Drake, you seen that video I sent you on TikTok?
We said there's been a lot of videos, my friend.
Well, the one where he was like, he was listening to that sad Eminem song, and then the dude's like, "Are you good?" He's like this, and he just smiles.
Yeah, the Mexican homie. Yeah, but pretty much like we wanted to start with this. Honestly, sorry to cut you off, but it's just like, just so people can come on, like, it has nothing even to do with like the camera or anything like that. Like, this isn't for clout. This isn't for anything. It's just like, this is like, just like so people can voice their opinion. Like, like we've gotten backlash for people coming on doing that. And that's the sad thing about it. It's where it's like, we just want people to come on and give them a platform where like, like you're not alone. Like, and to even do this is huge. And like, like I'm proud of the hell out of you for doing it.
Some of the shit I said earlier, I'm sure I'm probably going to get some backlash on that deal. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because I don't give a fuck about your feelings, because me thinking anything about you is not going to change your life, and you thinking anything about me is not going to change my life. If we were such close friends, you'd respect my opinion and still love me. Like, I would respect your opinion and still love you. You know what? A lot of my friends, like, and we're going to get off subject here. I'm going to go back to something else. A lot of my friends are Democrats, but I don't give a shit. You got your opinion on that, but I still love you. I still wish the best for you. I wish nothing but happiness and great health for you and your family. What you believe in on that side, that's fine. That's your opinion, man. I don't give a shit. But we need to come together. We need just to listen to each other and get this gosh damn country fucking figured out. Otherwise, this place is going to fucking burn. That's another thing in this country. Shit's happening so much. People are so fucking depressed.
Literally.
Because they are afraid to speak their mind. They want to say something, but they're afraid to lose somebody in their life. Well, guess what? If they don't respect your opinion or your words, they weren't your true fucking friend anyway.
Yeah.
So fuck them. Cut them out of your life. You know what? After this deal after Charlie Kirk, a lot of friends I belong to a lot of Raider groups. I belong to a lot of quite a few Raider clubs and groups just of friends. And some of them deleted me and blocked me. Hey, that's fine. That's how you feel. That's fine. I feel I'm not holding that against you. That's what you want to do. Make yourself better. Do what you got to do. But I also have deleted and blocked some people, not because I don't agree with your opinion. It's just the hostility of what you said or how your tone is of what you're saying, the negativity. I got enough negativity in my life. I don't need no more. So if that's all you're going to spew, then fuck you, man. You're out of my life. I need people with positive shit in my life. And
we got you.
That's why I'm so thankful for my friends. You guys, Ethan, Bailey, Johnny,
John.
Yeah, Johnny boy.
Ethan, you're gonna be on a pod one day.
Yeah, I told you. I did tell you that. I was like, I'm gonna get you on one day.
My old boss, Sean from Hy-Vee gas station, and Josh, the assistant manager there. Now he's got his own gig going.
Hy-Vee gas,
yo. But I always thought I had a huge group of friends. I could lean on, but I found out I don't, and I found out that the less friends you have, the better off you are. Because you don't gotta try and impress anybody.
Yeah.
A smaller group of friends, you're way more happier. Mm-hmm. When I lost my mom, I told Sean that morning, my mom passed away on that Wednesday morning. I went in the gas station. Sean saw me. He goes, "What's up?" I said, "Hey, Sean, my mom passed away." Because he talked to my mom all the time. She comes see me when I worked at the gas station. And he said, "Man, whatever you need, just come talk to me or whatever you want to do." I appreciate that. And I went on this dark road, and and this is the big amendments, because I thought I was clean for a while, but I wasn't. But I hit the cocaine pretty fucking hard. I mean, I got introduced to cocaine when my mom was alive, and why I did it, I don't know to this day. Just wanted to try it, I guess, and it hooked me, and I loved the way I could party without it. Then I found out I could really party with it. Fuck, man. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've had I'll admit, but I found like, holy shit, man, I can fucking party with this stuff, And I went down that dark road, and then I tried to quit it. Come to find out, when you do cocaine, it really fucks with your mind, especially the front lobe part of it. You get angry when you don't do it no more. I went down a real fucking anger streak. And then when my mom passed away, I was hit pretty fucking hard, and that's sad to admit, because I was clean for a long time. I know my mom would be disappointed in me, but I've been clean for 2 years now.
Doing good.
Doing good.
Yeah. Believe me, the temptation is still there, because I know a lot of people that have it, and I know I can get it whenever I want.
Yeah.
So that demon's always whispering in my ear, like, "Hey, one more hit, you'll be okay."
Yeah.
I don't want to go that fucking road. So, basically, I don't do that. I pray to God every day. Thank you for not letting me do cocaine. I pray to God, thank you for not letting me get drunk every night like I was, to bring me home, keep me safe, give me the strength to battle the next day. And like I said, tomorrow morning I get up, take a shower, praying again, get me through another day, because it's still in my mind. Why, I don't know, but that suicide is just there. But I know I can't, because I got my grandkids, I got my kids, I got my family, my friends. And when my best friend did what he did, I saw how much pain that brought.
Mm-hmm.
And for his sister to walk in and see him hanging like that, and his mom, I can't do that to my family and my friends, especially my grandkids. Especially two of my grandkids, Michaela's kids, Lakaya and Micah. Their dads aren't around. So I got to be grandpa and dad. So that's a lot of stress. It's a battle. Believe me, I don't want that stress, but I got to do it for them to make sure they're not going to get in trouble on the streets. Especially being mixed. I mean, there's a lot of still racism people out there, and I got to protect them from negative people. I got to protect them, keep them safe.
Like, obviously,
so
it's
that's
not
what keeps
as
me
bad.
going.
It's like racism is not as bad as it used to be.
It's definitely still there.
It's still there.
That's a sad thing. It's like it's still flowing.
It's still flowing, but like, back even when Drake was younger, though, it was kind of bad.
Oh yeah,
pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying it was terrible, but it was
there.
It was definitely there.
Yeah.
Which I fucking, sorry for cussing, but I hated that. Like, my biggest thing is like, okay, yeah, I'm white, okay, but like my family is all Italian. They grew up Italian. Like, they don't care. It doesn't matter where you're from. Doesn't matter where you're from. Doesn't matter where you're from, bro. We are all one. That's how I look at it.
All I know is, like, literally, I remember getting the argument with with you know who. I was like, I know if you cut yourself and I cut myself, we gonna bleed the same.
Bleed the same. We're gonna be red blood.
I'll be the same. Here's the biggest thing. We're all formed by God.
Yep.
We're all God's children.
Literally.
He literally made all of us different to make life exciting.
That Michael Jackson song.
It'd be pretty boring with the whole world full of Drakes or the whole world full of me.
Yeah,
or
fuck
Drake. I don't know about that part. I don't. Well, yeah, but
it'd be a fun time.
It would be a fun time. But we're all God's children. I mean,
yeah.
I don't understand the hatred towards people. Now, I guess I used to have hatred, especially towards like terrorists. People just kill innocent people.
Oh, yeah.
You're a piece of shit. But I don't have hate no more. I don't have time for that. I pray that there is no hate in my heart towards people. Try to understand, because a lot of people over in the Middle East, these kids are brought up to hate. And that's so they don't know any difference. So you have to forgive them. These kids being brought up like that, because they know no different. They don't know what's going on. That's just how they were taught. So you have to forgive them. You can't hate that person.
No.
So the next terrorist that blows somebody up, a young person, forgive them, because they didn't know any other way. It's just the way they were brought up.
Yeah.
When you're stuck out in the middle of nowhere with no TV, no radio, and you're just, this hatred is drilled in your brain, forgive them. I mean, it sucks to hear. I'm sure a lot of people don't want to hear that, but
it is what it is.
But
it is what it is.
I'm sure, like I said, a lot of people don't want to hear it, but you know what?
Facts are the facts.
Fuck it. I mean, you got to. If you're a true Christian, and you're a child of God, you believe in God, just forgive. They didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
Because basically they're brainwashed.
Yeah.
So I'm really stepping towards that way. I'm really trying to get back to the right path with Jesus. That's why I thank him every day for waking me up, waking my friends up, my family, taking care of them, keeping me away from the cocaine, keeping depression at bay, even though the thought is kind of there. I know without him, I probably wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Seriously. So I just pray for that every day. But yeah, I mean, like this is the most comfortable I've ever felt talking about that. I've been to counseling, and I've just cringed. I tighten up. I don't talk to counselors like that.
Yeah.
But it's here, man. I love you guys. Thanks for letting me come in and do this. Make me feel comfortable for saying what I need to say. And I hope whoever sees this, man, there's always hope. Just keep fighting on. Just think of your loved ones, how much pain would bring your loved ones.
That was one question I was about to ask him. If you left this world, man.
Yeah, that was just gonna bring the same up, dude.
Because I was gonna say, I'm gonna ask you a few questions and see what you're saying. The last question I'm gonna say is, after everything that we just talked about, what's one thing you want to tell the world?
Man, just love each other. You know what? The opinions, fuck this. Politicians are going to lie to you no matter. They're going to tell you what you want to hear.
Yeah.
And they're going to do what they want to do. I mean, Republican side, independent side, Democratic side, whatever. They're going to tell you what you want to hear. Get your vote so they can get that money in their pocket. And then they're going to do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
We need to stand together and just respect each other, take care of each other, love each other. Don't be afraid to tell someone you love them. I I remember back in the day when when I was growing up, we didn't say that to each other.
Yeah.
That just isn't what you said.
Yeah.
But my generation start saying to your kids. And now as I get older, especially as I'm looking on 50, I don't want to really admit that, but you know what? Just say, hey man, I love you, man. I mean, you bring joy to my life. I hope I bring joy to your life. I'm quirky. I say some stupid shit, I try to make people laugh. I really do. I say some stupid jokes. I send stupid jokes. I say stupid shit. I hope I get a laugh out of you. If that brings some joy to your life for that day, then I've done my job. You know, if I can be a positive light in one person's life every day, then I think I've done good.
Awesome.
But yeah, just love each other, man. That's just everything else. Just fuck it. Because no matter what you say, what I say, what the government says, life's going to be what life is.
That sun's going to be up tomorrow regardless.
Yeah, the sun's coming up, man, no matter what. It comes down to this, you know, and I'll admit, I was a little angry at God when he took my mom. I was like, why'd you take my mom? She was an angel. She did everything for the family.
Yeah.
Everything.
Didn't deserve it.
No. See, I suffer from migraines. So if I had a migraine laying down, my mom called me and she have a migraine, she would get up and come over and try to take care of me. She put everyone first in the family. She put herself complete last. But I knew it's up to God. I was angry for a split second, but then I was like, hey, you know what, God? You saw my mom was suffering. You didn't want her to suffer no more. I mean, it's time for her to come home. I mean, when God pulls your card, I mean, that's what it is. It is. So just try to respect people, man. I mean, that's the biggest thing, because no matter what our opinion is, like we've talked about before, it doesn't affect our lives. I still sleep at night. Are you losing sleep over what I said?
Literally.
I'm not going to lose sleep anything you fucking said. Guarantee you fucking that. I don't give a shit. I don't. I'm going to go sleep. I'm going to sleep just fine. I'm going to get up in the morning, take my shower, eat my breakfast, go about my business. Do I express my opinion sometimes? Yeah.
Especially them Chiefs fans.
Yeah, those Chiefs fans. Those cheating Chiefs. How's this season tasting, Chiefs fans? But you got one win better than the gosh damn Raiders. So, but yeah, just love each other, man. That's it. Just don't be afraid to hug somebody. Don't be afraid to say I love you, because it's not embarrassing. It really isn't. It just makes that person feel good, that feels wanted, that there is some hope in her life.
100%. I agree. But, you know, with that being said, though, with the final question, that's kind of all we got for today. You know, thank you. We appreciate you for being on. Obviously, we're going to talk a little off the pod.
Yeah.
Some more, and have maybe a couple more beers. But you know, shout out to everybody. Shout out to this guy right here, man. He's been awesome. I feel like I know this guy already, and I just met him tonight.
So this is the reason why I knew this would be a good one.
I appreciate you, man. Like, you're awesome, and I'm gonna get your number after this. You know, you can hit me up whenever. You can come over whenever and hang out with me and Drake when we're doing stuff. Like, dude, you're awesome. But you know, you got anything to say, Drake?
We love you. That's all I really got to say.
We love you, and
I love you more, honestly.
You got anything last words to say?
Spread love. Don't spread hate. Spread love. Love. Just love. Hug somebody. Tell them you love them, because if tomorrow comes, that person passes away, you're going to wish you told me. Make sure you say it.
I agree with that, you know. But as always,
thanks away, Zay. Chat night, everyone.